Hi everybody, this is Miss Bale. I'm giving you a brief tutorial on how to use a Labquest 1 device. So first, this is your Labquest 1 device. You'll be finding it in the science lab already at your student tables, plugged in and ready to go. You're also going to need a probe. For our first lab, we're going to be using the temperature probe. It's pretty simple. If you're looking at the top of the device, you're going to see channels 1 through 4. You're just going to attach the probe to channel 1. Like so, clicks in nice and easy. The Labquest 1 should automatically read what kind of probe it is, so obviously it's showing you your temperature right now because it realized it was a temperature probe. So what you're going to be doing with students is showing them how to move efficiently to the graphing function. So I tell the kids to use the eraser end of a pencil when they're working with the touch screen. And if you look at the top of the touch screen, I kind of describe these for the kids as like the top of file folders. So if they just use their pencil to touch, they'll be able to go through. Let's see, okay. They should be able to go through and click on the graphing function. So here they see a graph in front of them ready to go. You can point out to the kiddos, of course, it's already set up with temperature on your y-axis and time in seconds on your x-axis. Now that you have the probe already attached and ready to go, you have the screen to the graphing function. You're going to want to collect data. So this is the collect button down here if there's one on the touch screen, but there's also one here on the actual device that they can click. I describe it to the kids like it's a play button because you'll watch as I'm collecting data. I'll hit my play button. It turns into a stop button. So as the data starts to collect, you'll see it appear on the graph, and then when you're done, you're just going to hit the stop button. And to make this graph more interesting than just my probe measuring the temperature of the air, I'm going to grab it with my hand and see what kind of difference it makes on my graph. Very similar to lab number 1. Now you want to make a rule for the kids about how long they should be collecting data for, depending on the lab, but just for these purposes, I'm just going to say I'm done with collecting data. So right now I'm going to let go of the probe, get my pencil, and I'm going to stop collecting. When you stop collecting, a graph appears. The students can use this for their data analysis. I know for the first lab, they're going to spend a lot of time talking about increase and decrease. Now that you have that completed, you can just do a second run. Easiest way to do it would be to hit collect again. If you want to save that data, you can hit this little filing cabinet up here and start a brand new run. So you can compare your first run to your second. If you don't want to save your data, you're just going to hit this play button, the collect button again, and then just discard the previous. So if I wanted to just discard, it'll ask me, do I want to discard? I just say yes, I want to discard, and then I start over collecting again. Notice it's collecting immediately, so students have to be ready to collect data again. So an example of using the run function, on your filing cabinet, you hit, it opens up, it says run 2 right here, so that means later you can compare your first run, when you did the first trial, to the second trial altogether. If you have any questions, just let me know, but that's the basics of using our Labquest 1 with a temperature probe. Thanks!